Motherhood has been the biggest reality check of my life. One of the biggest things motherhood has taught me is that the hardest part isn't even the physical work. It's the mental load you carry day in and day out. So today I will be sharing 7 things I didn't expect motherhood to teach me almost 3 years in. Okay, so the first one might sound a little silly or even a little bit obvious, but I didn't realize how constant motherhood would be. It becomes overwhelming very easily, especially with 2 kids, and sometimes I just feel like I can't take an actual real breather. It's a 24/7 job, and being a mom is not something you can just turn off when you feel tired or not in the mood that day. And I'm saying this with a very present husband who's the best dad ever, and we also have family help as well, and most days it still feels like I'm carrying the world. Number 2, I thought quality time with my husband would come so much easier. I didn't realize having to make intentional time for your spouse was actually a thing, like mark it down on a calendar type of thing. So before having kids, we just always were together. We didn't have to think about hanging out. We didn't have to think about spending time together. We were just always around each other, and that part came very easily, very naturally. But we basically have to schedule time to connect with each other just to spend quality time together. So for example, going to church needs to be planned like days ahead. We like to bring our toddler most of the time, but when he doesn't come with us, we really enjoy a quiet morning and having a long car ride to church together. Just riding, listening to worship music, sipping on our hot coffee, and just really enjoying each other. And it's really a time that we can both actually sit there and have conversation without like being interrupted by our 2-year-old or having like our baby screaming. So things like that have become like how we spend our time together. So before I had kids, I've heard people say that you'd have to schedule in quality time with your partner or your spouse, and I thought it was just the most dramatic thing ever, but it's honestly turned out to be one of the most true. So my third one is that the mental load can feel heavier than the physical work. What I mean by this is my husband works all day, so I'm home with the boys all day long. From the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to sleep, I am on go mode. It surprised me how much effort it takes to simply leave the house these days, like going to the store, going to the park, like wherever we want to go. It's just never quick, get in the car and go. Like I have 2 kids that I have to think about getting dressed appropriately depending on, what the weather's like, and making sure, they're comfortable in what I dress them in. Thinking about packing snacks for my toddler, thinking about making sure the baby has enough milk, whether, I pack bottles or just having to calculate how many hours we're going to be out since, like his last feeding, or how many times I'm probably going to have to feed him while we're out, depending on where we're going, if that makes sense. So I just have to think about all these little things when I have them all day by myself, and it really does like add up to a lot of overwhelm. I've realized that not every hard day means that I'm doing a bad job. So raising a toddler is hard. It's not for the weak. If you are a toddler mom, you know what I mean. Like, especially when they turn 2, I just don't even know. I don't even understand like what that is. But hang in there. We're in this together. But raising a toddler feels impossible sometimes, and then it's even harder when you have a newborn. And this is not me complaining, guys. This is just me being totally real. Like, I didn't realize how hard it would be to juggle 2 kids. And my kids are 2.5 years apart, and it still feels pretty difficult. Like, shout out to the moms who have 2 under 2 or even like an 18-month age gap, because that is like so challenging. I really want to just let you know you are doing amazing. You are doing better than you think. And I really just need to give you guys like a huge hug, because you are superwoman. But even after the hard moments, we always tend to bounce back, usually with a cute toddler moment that melts my heart, and also a lot of prayer, and somehow all is right in the world again. So number 5 is letting go of the girl I was before. I had my first son at 26, and I just had my second son at the end of me being 28. Like, I just turned 29 this past October. And I think back to who I was before them and how much my life has truly changed. And of course, I have very fond memories of life before my babies, but I'm a mom now, and I know I've always wanted to be a mom. Part of me feels like I'm living in a dream, and then a part of me is just also just so like shook of how different things are and how just like crazy of a roller coaster motherhood is. Like, my style is different, my days look different. There's just so much about my life that has changed in major ways. But I'm also so excited to continue growing into the woman and mother God has called me to be for my kids. And that brings me into number 6. So, number 6 is you can love your kids but still miss having quality time alone. And I know this is the one where a lot of moms start feeling like the mom guilt and feeling bad for just wanting quality time. But I'm here to tell you that, girl, that is normal. That is healthy for us moms, and we need that. So before I had kids, I loved my time alone. I'd love to just sit and do my makeup for hours, just playing around with the different colors and being artistic. I literally thought I was going to be a makeup artist one day, but that's just, besides the point. But I'd love to spend time looking for the perfect books and just reading and actually finishing a book. And it's been really hard to do that lately, but I really do like to read. I was a girl who valued alone time just to reset. Now with kids, it's rare that I have the time to be alone. I'm either with them nonstop or we are doing like something family oriented. I do miss my alone time and really need to prioritize getting that back and scheduling that in somehow. So my last point is number 7, and it's that it's impossible to measure or explain the love. I feel so blessed that God chose me to mother these 2 beautiful boys. It's actually the hardest job in the world, but nothing makes me happier than snuggling my babies and seeing them genuinely happy, even over like the smallest things. And I just feel so blessed and honored that I get to pour into my kids in this way and just raise up godly men alongside my husband and really try to like pour into them and shape them into well-rounded people of society. I just like can't even express or put any sort of limitation on my love for my kids. It's just immeasurable. I'm still learning all of this as I go, and if motherhood is teaching you things you never expected it to, you're not behind, you're becoming. I really want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and leave me a comment down below how motherhood has challenged you or the things motherhood has taught you. And I am so honored that you guys have stuck around, and if you made it this far in the video, that just means the world to me. And I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or night wherever you are in the world and whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.